Hello, Collective. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate all of your likes and your comments. Let us check right in and see what storyline Spirit would like to share with you. Collective energy, please. Spirit, collective energy. Let us do this. I got Stevie Wonder's song, Don't You Worry About a Thing, flowing through my mind. Little tune. Collective energy, please, Spirit, collective energy. Okay, so learn the mastery of self-regulation. Okay. First cards out are Justice, the Law of Cause and Effect, the Knight of Wands, passionate, sexy, unpredictable, doing stuff, the Queen of Swords, clear-minded, unbiased truth, unbiased judgment, clear-minded, can see the truth, and then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So this is the cycle of destiny. It's like this Queen of Swords is managing. This is this to me, this strikes me as a member of the new council. Challenged by, yeah, challenged by negotiations, weighing options, juggling priorities. In the upright. In the subconscious, we've got the Four of Pentacles, solid foundation, wealth, security. In the recent past, you've got the High Priestess, high morals, somebody who trusts herself. If you can't trust anybody else, you can trust yourself, right? And your divine connections. Intentions and expectations. There's a competition, a challenge. You've been maintaining control. You've been standing up for yourself. Queen of Cups. So there's been Queen of Cups has been protected. There's protection for this Queen of Cups. Control has been maintained for this Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups has held her own, standing up for herself. There is compassion and healing, emotional stability. Oh, what do we got here on the floor? I have no idea when that one popped out. In the near future. Tower. Tower. Chaos. Upheaval. Release. The lens is being looked through. The Star. Healing, renewal, spiritual fortune in the environment. In the environment, we've got the King of Wands, overcoming challenges, a natural leader. Something salty. Something salty. And I haven't eaten anything for a while. I did have some potato chips earlier. Maybe that's it. But there could be something going on that's a little salty, whatever that means for you. So, hopes and fears. We've got the Four of Wands, freedom, marriage, reunion, celebration. Yes, sir-ski, you've got some harmony. Somebody's trying to defend their beliefs, but the truth, the sort of truth is here. So, they're trying to defend their beliefs regarding union, but the truth is out. Believing something doesn't necessarily make it true. Which is a really cool thing, you know, because they say it only works if you believe in it. Well, yeah. But on the flip side, believing something doesn't necessarily make it true either. So, we've got temperance here. Balance, harmony. So there's an earth angel. Temperance. We'll continue to clarify. You've got the temperance energy here, but you've also got Six of Wands in the reverse. So somebody did not get recognition. They have been found to be unpopular. They've been discredited. So, and they're here next to this earth angel. We're going to go ahead and continue to get clarification on these cards and how they merge into this storyline. You've got the Page of Swords here. Negotiations and contracts regarding these lovers, regarding the love. So there's love contracts going on. New contracts. Hopefully, you know, and this Queen of Swords is here looking at this, making sure that there's no Diablo attachments on these people. At least that's my perception of that. That's how I'm viewing it. That's how I'm viewing it. Because justice is being served. This Queen of Swords is here looking at this unpredictable, passionate person and like, okay, what are you? And what are you about? Let me see your soul. These villainous movies, you know, it seems so surreal, you know. I mean, it seems like it's so wacky that it just couldn't possibly be true, but we know it is, and that's what makes it so weird. I'm like, what? What? Collective energy, please, Spirit, collective energy. You've got justice here. You got somebody moving in real passionately, and this Queen of Swords is checking this person out regarding this destiny, regarding negotiations, regarding solid foundations, regarding destiny, So this person's coming in fearless and sexy, but they can't use sexy, they can't use passion to gain a freaking destined contract. We're not doing that anymore. You can't use lust energy to gain a freaking contract. Because that shit ain't solid. It's whimsical, fanciful, and oftentimes manipulated by a stronger person who can force it on somebody else, and it's just ain't cool, man. And I don't think that's right. So I'm glad to see that Queen of Swords is sitting here and saying, look, you're not going to use passion to gain this cycle. You're just not going to do it. You're not going to use passion to gain this destiny, to gain this solid foundation. You're not going to go out and trick somebody into having arousal in the root and sacral chakras and say, oh, I feel so good. Yes, I want to be with you, darling. Take my house, take my car. They're dishonest. So this person is challenged because they're dishonest. They're coming in with sex energy, and this Queen of Swords is saying, no sex energy. Not in this cycle. You're not coming forward with that. We're getting serious here. This is serious business. This is about the truth. This isn't about, oh, I'm just gonna go make you feel good, and then I'm gonna take whatever I want from you and cause whatever disruption. No, man. This is serious business. Yeah. A third party. This is a third party trying to use passion energy to gain a destiny on this cycle, on this wheel. They want to take part in this solid foundation. They want a house. They want all this, but they are not. They're not what is receiving the house. They're dishonest. They lie. They use sex to get what they want. You've got the High Priestess here with high morals. Mistakes. So somebody who made mistakes wants to mend the connection with this High Priestess. They were fighting with somebody who is loving, and they had to stand up for themselves. It's like they brought conflict to a Queen of Cups. This third party. This Queen of Cups doesn't care what anybody's thinking about anything. She's like, tell the truth. Let the whole truth and nothing but the truth be out there. And then we got a tower falling. Somebody's being held back, or they're holding back. We got this tower. Somebody says, I should have expressed myself better. They're in the middle of a tower. The lens that's being looked through is this star. Healing and rejuvenation. Spiritual fortune. Somebody's feeling your absence. King of Wands is here. Mature. Overcoming challenges. No forgiveness. Not offering forgiveness. You've got the Four of Wands here, freedom and marriage, reunions, and then you've got this Knight of Swords rushing in to defend their beliefs. But the Ace of Swords is here also, mental clarity. You can see the truth. I mean, no matter how they try to spin it, you see the truth of it, and it's a belief isn't necessarily a truth. They don't love themselves. They have no self-love. And that's the truth. They're rushing in to defend their beliefs, but they have no self-love. That's wild. We've got temperance energy, balance and harmony, finding meaning, and purpose, being sensible. Whoever this is that was trying to use passion to gain, this third party that was trying to use passion and sex to gain to get your house, or to get in your house, to become part of your house, it's not working. Queen of Swords knows what this is. This person is lying. They don't want you. They want your house. They didn't gain a victory. Yeah, they weren't about equal give and take, and they didn't get a new chapter. The Earth Angels here. Earth Angels, the 144,000. It's like, no wonder these ones tried to destroy the Earth Angels and love and all of that, because this is happening. reflection to those who wanted to be you, to try to be you, to gain your commitment. They've got habits and they feel broken and shattered. They're confused and they're unsatisfied with the way this went. They're in regret and they want to escape. And they're remembering the way things used to be, the way you used to miss our inside jokes, and now we're both hurting from the pain from this. Look at this. They're thinking about all the inside jokes they used to share, and now they're feeling the damage of this. I got a throat chakra thing going on. Big time. And of course, the more we tell the truth, the more, we get, the more, of course. Of course, a horse is a horse. The famous Mr. Ed. What is that saying? I'd rather be hated for the truth than to be loved for a lie, or something like that. And this is somebody's truth, man. And Spirit's telling the story. I'm just interpreting it. It's to the best of my ability, And I'm very happy to be of service to the family. So, yeah, this person's not finding it funny. Justice is being served. This person cannot use passion and sex to gain a contract with you. They're a member of a third party. They're dishonest. Okay? They're worried. They're seen as dishonest. They're worried. They don't know what to do. They're seen as dishonest by this Queen of Swords. They're lying. They don't want to be with you because of love. They're saying they love you, but that's just sex. They just want to F you and then take your stuff and go share it with their girlfriend or whatever, boyfriend, take it as it resonates. Queen of Swords sees the truth about this. They have to accept the things they cannot change regarding these decisions. So this is a third-party enemy trying to lie and come in and take advantage of somebody else's solid foundation. Using passion. Queen of Swords is like, get out of here. She could probably smell it a mile away. Perseverance. Queen of Swords is persevered, has a solid foundation, sees this person for what they are, can smell it, can see it. High Priestess is here. Somebody made mistakes, wants to mend the connection. They brought competition to a Queen of Cups. Death. They made mistakes. High Priestess is, there's a lot of stuff happening here, man. And it's wild, as it grows in intensity and it gets louder and louder and more intense, it's like They brought competition and challenge to your purpose, Queen of Cups. You're denying this person and you don't care. You don't care what anybody thinks. High Priestess. Envy. This person is being held back. They were envious. Envious. That's all it was. They wanted to be with you or to take part in this. You persevered and you came through a solid foundation. This person didn't persevere through anything. They have been dishonest and effing around with third parties to get along in the world. Okay, they didn't persevere through anything. You did, and you got the reward. This one tried to lie and use sex so that they could come in and take advantage of that. They made mistakes. High Priestess. Mending your heart. Yeah, they made mistakes and there's a death here. For trying to bring challenge to your purpose. They were denied. They're envious. The Star, they're feeling the Star's absence. The Star is healing and rejuvenation. The Star is well-being. The Star is well-being. The spiritual fortune, the one that everybody wanted to trap, right? The 144, the Earth Angels that are calling judgment on this. They didn't gain a victory over the Earth Angels. They didn't get the new chapter, and they're not about reciprocity. There's doubt in the reverse. It says, I release the need to know all the answers. There's doubt in the reverse. So they're feeling your absence and they're having doubt. They're desperate to know what's going to happen. You've got this King of Wands here who has overcome challenges. He's not offering forgiveness. He's not offering forgiveness to this. What this is, yes, this King of Wands is here on behalf of relationships that serve the higher good, or his relationship that serves. It's like there's a team out here. You've got the Queen of Swords out here. She's looking at this. She's like checking the truth. Like, let me see your truth. Look into my eyes. You know, that kind of stuff. And no, he doesn't want to look into her eyes. He just wants you to see how passionate he is for this person. And that's not love. That's dangerous. Anyhow, you got this King of Wands here who's all about relationships. And there's no forgiveness for third-party interference who comes in and tries to destroy love. They have no love. They have no self-love, and they have no ability to love anybody else. The only ability they have is to get it up and go get it on or whatever. I don't, But the Queen of Swords is like, hey, that's not what this is about. This is about love. This is about having empathy. This is about creating happiness. Okay? We're here with reunions, with the reunions of the Earth Angels. The Earth Angels are being reunited. There's still those who want to come in and infiltrate those unions, as you can see here. The Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, the Star, the Earth Angel. These are all Earth Angels. Queen of Swords, High Priestess, Star. These are all Earth Angels. King of Wands. These are Earth Angels calling judgment regarding relationships and the truth. Not just sexual passion. Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. Trust. Yeah, you can't trust this person. This person is not trustworthy. They're trying to defend their beliefs, but their beliefs are not trustworthy. It's like, how can you defend your beliefs? You blame everybody for everything, and you lie about everything. You have no love for yourself. This is the truth. And this is what you, and no. Okay, so you've got this Four of Wands here. Oh, they're in grief. Yeah. Because everybody can see the truth. King of Wands is here. These relationships are going to be serving the higher good. They're not going to be serving your little wand, your pleasure center. Earth angels are here. These ones didn't gain a victory over that. That's a Six of Wands in the reverse. They're disappointed. Their confidence is hurt. They've been found to be unpopular. Maybe they've lost some recognition. They aren't about reciprocal, equal give and take. They give you crap, and you give them all your good stuff. That's what they want, and they're not getting this new chapter. They're not getting reciprocal. It could be that they didn't get a victory and they didn't get this new chapter, and it could be that whatever their experience is isn't going to be like what they're going to be working hard, and nobody's ever going to give them anything in return. You worked hard. You got your solid foundation. You got your house. You persevered through extreme challenges brought about by these third parties. They wanted to come in and sneak in using sex. Gosh, man. And and it's so wild to me that so many people, were brainwashed into thinking that sex was love. Just because you have passion for somebody means it's love. It's like, no, man, because passion can be manipulated. Love, it's a little more difficult. Loneliness in the reverse. Earth angel. You're not lonely. You're balanced. You're harmonized. There's a change happening here. And you're at your, what do you call them? Those who were bringing you adversity, they regret doing that. Because you grew from it. And they are guilty for causing more courage and more abundance and greater balance to be achieved in you. Sorry, does not want me to say that. You were put through the ringer, and you had to go through some extreme challenges, and you went through some serious grief, but these ones are now in grief because they failed. You are still love, and love has gained its freedom. Empathy has gained its freedom. Everybody matters, especially in committed relationships. A relationship isn't a relationship. Relationship is an abusive thing, okay? Union is about partnership. It's about, the strength of two together. It's about building a legacy together. It's about being that. I don't know, man. Everybody gets to choose. Everybody gets to choose, And everybody, from my understanding and my perspective, has had many cycles to choose, many different experiences with many different people and circumstances, which have allowed us to, in this present state and stage of the game, to choose where our heart is. Where are we? Who are we? Choice is such a powerful thing. But it also requires responsibility. And these ones don't accept responsibility for the choices they make. They make you accept responsibility for the choices they make. Queen of Swords is here like, no, you're not going to do that. No, these lovers here with this love union on these love unions on the distant horizons, no, we're not, they're not going to be based on sex or passion. There's a greater consideration of who your partner is, because it's who you build your legacy with. It isn't who you get your rocks off with, man. It's who you build your legacy with. Who can back you? Who is strong enough to hold it together when you know stuff gets slung. So this false person is dishonest. They've been proven to be dishonest. They're worried. They don't know what to do. They have to accept the things they cannot change regarding these balancing decisions. You persevered. You've got your solid foundation, and they tried to come in with and use sex to get an agreement out of you to become their to contracted to them or connected to them. They didn't get the marriage. Queen of Swords is like, no, I see you very clearly. High Priestess here, mending the heart, mending the heart, mending the heart. These ones who are bringing you competition and challenge, they made mistakes, are facing a death. They were bringing challenge to your purpose. To your purpose in this world. They completely effed everything up. Took everything from everybody and had glory all over their faces. Vote for me! Vote for me! I'm the best choice in the whole country. Sorry, I know some people actually get into the business to try to help, but the system, the way that it is just hogwash, so whatever. You got sudden wealth here. High Priestess, mending hearts. Sudden wealth. Somebody made mistakes coming after your reward, and there's death here. For an immature man, there's an immature man who is bringing competition. Yeah, this immature man, this false person, trying to gain a marriage with this person who has a solid foundation. Queen of Cups. He targeted a Queen of Cups and her foundation, tried to use sex to gain permission to have access to that reward. They were denied. This immature man was denied. You were able to stand up for yourself, maintain control of yourself. You don't care what anybody thinks about this. These ones were coming and trying to intercept you and your purpose in this world. Out of envy. Yeah, so they did toil and labor out of envy, which is causing them to be held back. They feel they should have expressed themselves better. They're being held back, and they're in a tower. They did work out of envy, and they're being held back. They're in a tower. The star is here. The lens is being looked through. These ones feel the absence of this star. They yeah, star privileged lady. Star privileged lady moved on. Denied these third wheel enemies. or was denied. Because you've got, it's like this Queen of Swords is working with this High Priestess, and they're working together in union, and this is just one team, right? And they're just there's like a circles within circles, right? Pair up now, do your work, and then we'll all gather around and see what we got. King of Wands is here, attracted to relationships that are for the higher good. It could be that he's looking at this privileged lady star, and it could be that the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess is here. Yeah, because she's a Queen of Cups. Who knows, man? We got like privileged lady Empress energy. This is all Earth Angel. These Earth Angels all over the dang place, man. Queen of Cups, High Priestess, privileged lady, Star, King of Wands, man. Queen of Swords. They're taking these relationships or these marriages, these unions, very seriously. There's a community here that's in doubt, feeling the absence of this privileged lady. Star. She's a star. There's no forgiveness. The King of Wands isn't offering forgiveness to a mature woman. No forgiveness for a mature woman. Regarding what? Regarding her work that she's been doing against relationships that are for the higher good, against unions that are for the higher good, unions between Earth Angels. It's like they did their very best. It's like they set up a freaking global scenario or whatever, a control structure that's main task was to squash Earth Angels, flip them, turn them evil, and definitely keep them together and don't let them breed. I mean, it's like this is what they were doing. This is like their whole... And while they were doing that, they wanted to siphon your essence and your energy, which is money, which is wealth, and then dress up in it and then walk around like they're wealthy, like they are the Earth Angel. It's wild, man. This is so weird. This is over. This is in the coffin. These reunions are high honor. These reunions are high honor between people who actually have gifts of the soul that benefit themselves and the others, who have a great light within them, who is able to persevere through extreme challenge, come out the other end with a light lit up and shining, and they're getting their reward. And these ones are still coming around trying to infiltrate and use sex to gain entry into your gift, into your reward, into your heart, so that they can whip it out and feed it to their friend. I don't know, man. They want to continue doing what they've been doing, you know? They're not the main male and they didn't get a house. There's no victory here. And the Earth Angel, this is the end of the Earth Angel's loneliness. This is the end of the loneliness that the Earth Angels have been forced to endure by jealous, envious folks. And of course they're super pissed, and they're going to want to get physical in the 3D, and it could be that we're going to have a major catastrophe and everybody's going to die. And I don't know, because I'm not God, but the master strategist has a plan. And I happen to feel that the master strategist and family is far superior, far more advanced as a collective unit than that which has moved against the people. That might get me removed, but hey, you know, I'm going to say it anyway because that's what I believe. I would not be here today if it were not true. This is my testimony. Thief. A thief was expecting your great fortune. The Star. They were expecting to drain you of your angel energy, your gifts. They're very concerned about a message that they're getting regarding the unexpected income. They're facing imprisonment. They're in despair. The courtships are here. Already probably connected in the ethers. And so there's plots and schemes to come and plug in with this wand, chemistry, passion stuff. So, make sure you don't, and somebody suggested something earlier, which is really nice, under one of my videos where I had woken up and somebody was trying to drain my root and sacral energy, and I was so pissed off. I got up and did a video, and the comment was, what was it? Wisdom caused us to win. Turn off the feeling or something like that. And I get it. And that's true, man. Because if I'm sleeping anymore nowadays and I get that sensation, I'm immediately like, boom, aware. And I'm like shutting it off because I know what's happening. These ones are getting a message of concern from the courts. They're facing bad health. They're in bad health. And they're going to go on a journey. Thinking about your pathway. You're an official person. There's been a change. You could be with a wealthy man or woman and getting a new job. Or maybe this wealthy man is upset because he has to get a job. And he's going to be experiencing poverty, living paycheck to paycheck. What comes around goes around. Because you were seen as innocent in the courthouse. And we've got a coffin here with the family room. Whatever they got going on, it's over. I just love I just love flipping through that and the way the cards just tell a story. It's like they just tell the story all on its own, and it's spirit like lining them up. Shuffle this many times, shuffle that many times. Get these cards into alignment, my darling. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. So yeah, we've got this page, or I'm sorry, Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, fearless and sexy, with his third party here, lining up a storm to a Queen of Swords. Trying to get on somebody who persevered through these challenges, trying to get on their destined path and bring along their third party girlfriend or boyfriend. They're lying to a Queen of Swords. They're a false person. They're dishonest. Yeah, they're lying. They don't know what to do. They're worried. The third party, she wasn't able to secure a marriage. They weren't able to secure a marriage. They made mistakes. There's death here. They were denied. They were trying to interfere with your purpose. This third party was trying to come in, marry you, knock you off somehow, get you out of alignment, get you to not fulfill your purpose. You're here to do something great, and they're trying to knock you off your path, earth angels. Be very wary of who you're plugging into or letting plug into you right now. You've got alliances. Yeah, this Queen of Swords is an alliance. Looking at this saying, hey, all about trust, all about honesty, all about compatibility. And it's like all this one has to offer is sex. And the Queen of Swords is like, no. And that's justice. Goal, expectations, destination, purpose. They're challenged because you met your goal. They have to accept the things they cannot change. You're balanced. You persevered through your challenges. These ones didn't persevere through your challenges. They presented challenges. They're still trying to present challenges to your caring and loving union. But the Queen of Swords is here looking at this. Vow. It's not just a vow with a penis. It's a vow with spirit. It's a vow with all that is. It's a union that is a relationship, a partnership that serves the higher good. It's not just getting your jollies and saying, "Oh, I love you." Readiness. High Priestess is here, ready. Making arrangements, making preparations. There was mistakes made by these ones. This High Priestess is making preparations for, she's making arrangements for this. These ones who made mistakes are trying to get ready for that. It's an immature man. An immature man and a mature woman, they're not getting forgiveness. They're being denied. They were denied. Queen of Cups is like, Queen of Swords, you're trying to interfere with this person's purpose, their life purpose. Denied. I'm so grateful that we have truth seers out there. They couldn't triumph over love. They couldn't triumph over love. No Nowinski. They're being held back. They're envious. They toiled and labored against love, and they're in a tower. Being separated. Privileged Lady is the star. This community is really feeling her absence. They want to know what's going to happen. There's an investigation happening. There's an investigation into sorrow and loss caused by these mask wearers. Trying to spin a fantasy regarding marriage. They spun a fantasy regarding marriage. It's like marriage. People get married and then they're divorced, right away. Get married and divorced right away. Get married, have a kid, divorced right away. It's like it's such blatant and obvious harvesting. Not everybody knows that it's happening, but subconsciously they're being driven, right? And somebody's harvesting. Libation, religion, prayers, a community of religious people. Mature woman, no forgiveness, did not earn any merit. King of Wands overcomes challenges. Celebration, the turn of this wheel. Oh, I'm sorry, Four of Wands. Celebrations, reunions, high honor for those gifts, for those earth angels who possess the gift of light within them. The calculation is that there's only 144,000 actual earth angels on the planet. The rest are actors. You love yourself. You're high honor. You're a gift. And these ones who bullied you and caused illusion for you, it's like they're cursed. They don't have any love for self. They were blaming you for their own well-being. There's a curse here. It's like they were trying to curse your self-love, and I don't know. They didn't get the new chapter. They didn't get a victory. They didn't get the house. They're not the main male. They're being stopped. And you have an idea. It's like the earth angels, they're not going to be lonely anymore. Loneliness is in the reverse. They've got a bright idea. It's like not only do they have bright ideas, but they have these fantastic lights within them, and it sparks up, and it's like, so they've got this connection, right, to the all that is. And it's like, so there's this symbiotic vow between these earth angels and spirit. And so there is you know, as above, so below. Whatever they're doing above is what you do below. If this is how you do it above, then this is how you do it below, you know? And they don't do these third party, you know, false marriages above. We've got collaboration on the bottom of the deck, unity. They're stubborn. They were stubborn about your family, about you coming together. They wanted your adventure. They wanted your adventure. And they caused conflict for you, but you remained calm through it, and you lived and learned. You lived and you learned. You remained calm through it, and they're frightened. And they're sick now. They want to compromise. For all the work that they did, against you to have an indulgent life, they're afraid now because they're sick. They want to apologize. For trying to dominate you out of pride. They're bound to their commitments and they're facing confinement. You're moving on to eternal love and they're disturbed. You're getting a new family tree. It's too late for these third wheel enemies. The schedule is over for mind reading, for strategizing, and you gain. You are a high value person. And these ones are now overloaded and in a nightmare because you persevered. And they're furious about it because they're stressed out about all these rituals they were doing. They're protesting your real estate and your peace. They're protesting your peace. They fell into a trap. They're in danger for coming after the gift of a sweetheart who is okay and coming into a family. So, I really love these reads because sometimes, when you're going out there, we intercept thought forms and thought processes and energies. And sometimes if our energy gets a little too chaotic here, we can magnetize a thought form that perhaps isn't even our own, and it can spin into something out of control, and we can get really anxious, and uncertain. And I like these reads because it just kind of helps, bring it into, and, it could be, it could not be, maybe it may not be, but you know what? It's a story and it makes me feel better. And so I like to share it with you because I'm hoping that it does you as well. That's it. That's the purpose. To bring you comfort as I gain comfort when I read the cards. I like to share something that's comforting. Not everybody's going to be comforted by it. The bully won't be comforted by it. It's like the bully cursed themselves with no self-love. This, whatever this prayer is, whatever that was. Wife. Justice for the wife. Justice for the wife that has been moving through these cycles. You know, wife as a collective, you know, the woman wife as a collective who's gets married and then he goes out and he has his lovers or whatnot, and they don't even try to hide it. I mean, I guess back in the 50s, he was the one who worked. She had to stay home all the time, didn't have her own income, probably didn't drive. And he was out in the office, working late nights, you know. That's tough. They're suffering a misfortune. This thief. Surprised. They're surprised. They're surprised. This third party enemy is surprised that they could not bind you in a contract. You've already got a vow in spirit, and they're here trying to bind you in a contract. You've already got a vow in spirit. You've already got a solid foundation, and these ones are coming in trying to bind you into a contract when you've already got a vow with somebody you're being reunited with. They're trying to interfere using sex and calling it love. Waiting. High Priestess is waiting. Or it could be, well, we got waiting, and then we've got readiness, making preparations and arrangements for this death. Hearts will be mended. This wealth that belongs with the Earth Angel is like, it's all going back. It's weird. It's like these ones, they didn't triumph. It's a fortune. It's a fortune. You know, and if there really are only 144,000 Earth Angels, and there is a population of over 8 billion people, and, you know, the majority of them aren't aware, it's like you've been energizing your gifts, your spiritual inheritance, your spiritual fortune has been supporting over 8 billion people while you've been suffering. While you've been going to wars and fighting in wars and getting recycled and just getting drained and drained and drained and getting told that you're a bad person because you went and fought in a war and you had to hurt somebody, but you didn't have a choice. And it's like this is the system that this previous cycle set up to cause guilt and shame in people who didn't have a choice. But it was the rule, you know, and it's like, it was orchestrated by these ones who call themselves leaders, you know. It's wild to me. They orchestrate a situation, put you in it, and then blame you for it, right? So there's conversation going on. We've got gossip in the reverse. This Queen of Cups, these ones tried to interfere with this Queen of Cups purpose. They did not triumph. They did not triumph. She denied them. She doesn't care what anybody thinks about this. There's conversation happening. She's talking about it to everyone. They're being held back because of the toil and labor that they did out of envy, trying to separate these earth angels, is caused them a tower. There's a journey here. Somebody may be going on a journey. Privileged lady is a star. There's a spiritual fortune here. This community of religious people are feeling her absence, the absence of this star, the absence of this abundance. They're all up in their thoughts. You know, they're all up in their thoughts. They're like, they didn't earn any merit. Mature woman didn't earn any merit, isn't getting forgiven. King of Wands is here, monitoring relationships that are for the higher good. You know, sweethearts who have gifts, not envious people who want to take gifts from sweethearts, but sweethearts who have gifts. People who serve the higher good. It's like, what do you have? What gifts do you have? I have passion. Oh, okay, no. No. Widower. We got widower. Somebody may be a widower. Somebody may have lost their partner, the one that they're in relationship with. There's a curse here. Curse, bully, curse, widower. Blame. No self-love. It's like they were trying to curse you with no self-love, but it backfired on them. Somebody became a widower, but you're high honor. You're full of self-love. You've got this shiny gift inside of you. You can't trust these people. They're gonna be. It looks like they might be trying to rush forward. That's their desire. They didn't earn any merit. They want to rush forward. Don't trust them. They're trying to avoid death, or they won't be able to cause you a death. Take it as it resonates. They're being stopped. Six of Wands reversed. They didn't gain a victory over the Earth Angels. They didn't. The Earth Angels are bright. Look at this. Solar plexus chakra lit up all the way to the head. Their whole freaking body. Look at that halo around that whole body. That's like full of light. Full of light. And they're entering a period where they won't be lonely. They won't be lonely anymore. You've got a young woman here who's happy, who's joyful. Or maybe, so anyway, we got a doctor. There's somebody sick in the head, a foe. Because room is my card for the mind. So, and you got curse here, bully. So room is my card for the mind. So you've got a foe here who needs to see the doctor because they're suffering a malady of the mind and they're in despair. Wow. The pleasure seekers are, look at this. They're trying to talk to the Lord. Look at the pictures on this. The pleasure seekers are trying to talk to the Lord, and the Lord has turned his back on them. He has turned his back on them. It's time for lovers to have fun. Sing a little serenade, throw a little pebble at your window. A return to sweetness. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and leave this one. I hope this has clarified something or brought you some sort of comfort or ease or settlement in the mental body and the emotional and energetic body. If it did that, then I have succeeded and I am happy to be of service. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful night. See you next time.